Hi, I'm Nat from Oasis Hub. Today I've put together a little series of exercises that I like to call my healthy, happy hips. So this is appropriate for just about anyone to do, and I think it's particularly fantastic for women as we're aging. I don't think it's ever too late to start this one, and if you can't get up and down from the floor, feel free to do this on your bed or on a firmer surface bed is even better. So what we're going to do is we start on our side, and with these exercises you can start off doing about say 6 repetitions of each of the exercises and slowly build up over time. There's no reason why you can't get up to 20 or 30 or more of these that you do every single day as a beautiful commitment to your health and keeping your hips happy. If you have bursitis, I would avoid some of these exercises and get some professional advice. There are certain exercises that we don't want to irritate a bursitis in the hip, so definitely that would be a condition that I wouldn't do these exercises for, but get more specific advice from your health professional. So we're going to lay ourselves down. You can either have a pillow under. I like to just put my hand there. I don't want you sitting up like this, so this is, we just really want to focus in on the hip rather than having to engage through the lower waist as well. So we're relaxing the head. We're going to keep the shoulder relaxed, hand on the floor. So you don't want to be gripping and tensing and ending up with a sore neck after these exercises. So our first exercise, we've got 4 exercises in my happy, healthy hip routine. Our first one that we're going to do is called clams, and it's about our external rotation muscles. So we've gone over clams in a previous exercise video, but we will revise it now. So we've got hips, shoulders, hips and heels all in a line. You're going to keep your heels locked together and using the back glute muscle here, not the hip flexor and not the entire glute, just this small glute muscle on the outer side of the glute to float the knee up and then inhale to lower. So you would just need to say, let's start with about 6 of these clams exercises. So this is an exhale to lift and it's an inhale to lower. And I've got my hand there just as a palpable prompt to show which muscle it is that I'd like you to use. But really, when you're doing it and you know you're using that muscle, you feel free to pop your hand back on the floor. It relaxes your shoulder and neck a little bit. So we're going to go through exhale, inhale, and we've gone through around 6 there now. And then we're going to lengthen the legs. And as you lengthen the legs, think about creating almost like a little mouse hole underneath your waist. So I don't want you dropping that hip and collapsing your waist. You really want a nicely engaged side waist, almost as though you're lengthening this top hip away from you, as though this leg's going to be a longer one. So this time we're going through a single leg lift, so we point to lift. We're not coming right up in the air. This is not an athletic move. We're using our external hip abduction muscles here. So we exhale to lift, and I like to point my toe, flex the toe and bring it back down. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. So we'll go through once again about 6 of these. And often even after 6 or 10, you're really starting to feel it through the side of your hip. But as I said, over time, add another 5 on. So every couple of weeks or every week, if you want, add another 5 into your routine and see how much stronger and more stable those hips feel. So after we've done that, number 3 exercise is our double leg lift. This is for our inner thighs and it's also for our upper waist. So what we're going to do is squeeze the inside of both knees together. I want you to keep that length through here, not collapsing onto the floor, lengthening the top hip out, squeeze together and exhale to lift, inhale to lower. You might just get an inch lift off and that is absolutely fine. The trick is to keeping the body in a full alignment. I don't want to see the legs wavering in front here, or we're relying on these dominant hip flexors to help us. So we don't need them, they do enough. So exhale to lift, inhale to lower, squeezing the knees together as you lift. So we're going to go through 6 of these, working inner thighs and waist. And our final exercise, relaxing that bottom leg down again. We're going to lift that top leg. So we're just above, parallel to the floor, or about parallel to the floor. And we're circling. And it's just a dinner plate size circle. The core needs to be on here. So you need to think about stabilizing with the belly. Otherwise you'll be wavering all over the place. So we're just doing tracing a dinner size plate shape with your toe, and it's inhale to lift, exhale to lower, and we're going through just 6 of these, and it's really fatiguing at the end of this happy, healthy hip routine. But after 6, I want you to take it back in the other direction. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift, and this beautiful cyclic movement is wonderful for the hips. So we're just going through 6. And then we relax that all together. Give your hip, thigh, muscle, glute a little bit of a massage if you need it. Turn over to the other side. Don't forget to repeat it, same number as you've done on the opposite side, and enjoy that. Thank you.